Now, this podcast is to show you how to use a two-way ANOVA test using Excel. So now let's see the questions. Now, the effect developer strengths. Right now we have two factors. So one is factor A, that's developer strengths, and factor B, development times. So on the density photography preview was studied. Now this is the data. Now strength 1 we get during the time 10 you have 4 data. Time 14 you get 4 data. Strength 2 at time 10 you get 4 data. Time 14 you get 4 data. Now what we want to test? We want to test first we want to test no difference due to factor A. So factor A strength has nothing to do with the effect. And then no difference due to factor B, so the time, developed time, there's no effect. And then third one, we want to test no interaction of factor A and factor B. So now here is our data. Now I also put the data in column form. Now this form we need to use later for StatCrunch, because StatCrunch cannot use the data we want. Okay, now let's see how to use Excel to do this. Again, to get Excel, first we need to use the data analysis tool. So if you look at, let me see if we can show. Now, on the data on the right hand side corner, not in our screen, there's a data analysis. So click data analysis. Now you will see data analysis tool come up. So now this time we use two factor with replication, because that's 0, 5, 2, 4. They are all from factor 1. So with replication. And okay. So now here be careful. So input range. So now input range we also select the label. So input range we select from strength to the last center E. So that means A7 to C15. Now rows per sample is a tricky one. Now what does that mean, rows per sample? Rows per sample means like the strength 1, how many samples we use? You use 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 5, 2, 4. So you get 4 data in the rows. For each one you get 4 samples. That means for each cell you have 4 samples. So now we put the 4. So now everything is fine. We have 0.05 alpha. So now we click OK. So now you have table. Now those are the summary table, two factor with replications. So you get time, then you get strength 1 time, strength 2 time. So strength 1 data, strength 2 data, and then that's the total data. So we don't need to worry about that. We just need to look at our ANOVA. Now ANOVA sample, this is strength 1, strength 2. So we look at p-value. For the sample is factor A. Factor A p-value is very small, less than 0.05. So we don't reject H0. So factor A, there's no effect due to factor A. Now columns, that's a factor B, time 10, time 14. So p-value is 0.41. That's bigger than alpha, 0.05. So we don't reject column A. So there's no reason that factor B, there's no effect on factor B. We cannot say no effect on factor B. Interaction, what's the interaction between column strength and time? Now p-value is 0.26. It's still bigger than 0.05. So we don't reject x0. So our conclusion said we cannot say there's no effect between no interaction effect between strength and time.